So biotechnology is a branch of science in which living things are used to make new products. It is the use of living organisms or processes to make products useful for mankind, or it improves human health and society. Before I will continue, I will first discuss the brief history of biotechnology, or these are some of the notable inventions or mga panghitabo in biotechnology. So this slide show the timeline of biotechnology from 1951 to 2001, from the human cells line na discovered to human genome sequence in drug from by the Human Genome Project and Cellular Genomics. So, mao ni siya ang brief history sa biotechnology. So, here are the factors na maapektuhan or makabenefit sa developments of biotechnology. So, first we have medicine. In the field of medicine, biotechnology is widely used in the development of several innovative techniques for diagnosing, treating, and preventing diseases. It helps in providing effective treatments and prevention measures for different diseases through its inventions of novel drugs and recombinant vaccines. The ability of therapeutic and vaccines to treat and prevent diseases has been well documented. Biotechnology has been central to these advances, progressively offering the ability to make more complicated medicines and vaccines, opening up the treatment and prevention of broader set of diseases. So here are some of the examples. So first is medicinal biotechnology, a branch of medicine that uses living cells and cell materials to research and then produce pharmaceutical and diagnosing products. Next is the vaccines. It plays pivotal role in vaccine development. Through biotechnology, they had created the vaccine as a rapid response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Next is gene therapy, a genetic engineering technique used to cure diseases, and or it will help a person with genetic defect. Through the help of biotechnology, drugs and medicines for different diseases will be created, which helps many individuals. So next is the veterinary medicine. Biotechnology plays a significant role in the improvement of animal health, nutrition, and genetics. Advances in biotechnology have remarkably produced genetically modified animals for food production and biomedical research. Example is artificial insemination, one of biotechnology methods that was used to improve the breeding stocks of animals. Next is cloning. Dolly is the first animal produced by cloning in 1996. Cloning allows livestock breeder to create an exact genetic copy of an existing animals, essentially an identical twin. Clones are superior breeding animals used to produce healthier offspring. Next is genetic engineering. It allows researchers to enhance production rates of livestock, eliminate disease-causing genetic mutations, produce low-cost therapeutics, proteins, and vaccines in milk, and to create biologically. It is adding, removing, or changing something to the animals to introduce a new trait or change of characteristics such as the disease resistance of animals. Biotechnology in veterinary has the ability to manipulate and modify genetic material. Next is biofarming, also known as plant molecular farming, refers to the use of genetically modified plants to produce a wide range of pharmaceutical, including therapeutic proteins, antibodies, vaccines to treat cancer and other diseases. It is the production and use of transgenic plants and animals genetically engineered to produce pharmaceutical substances for use in humans or animals. Examples are protamine sulfate from the sperm of fish, morphine from Papaver somniferum, anticoagulant protein drug from genetically modified goat. So next is the benefits of environment in biotechnology. Environmental biotechnology carries numerous benefits, including ecological advantages like waste reduction, pollution control, and conservation of biodiversity. Examples include the restoration of species and ecosystem, phyto and microbial remediation of polluted soils and water, making cleaner, more efficient, and recyclable products, and increasing our understanding of how the world or how the environment works at molecular and cellular level. Another example is bioremediation, the use of microorganisms to remedy environmental problems. Next is agricultural biotechnology that will reduce food waste that will decrease the greenhouse emission. Next is agriculture. Biotechnology has revolutionized agriculture by developing genetically modified crops that are resistant to pests, diseases, and weather conditions. These crops have a higher yields and requires fewer pesticides, leading to increased food production and reduced environmental impact. Examples are pest-resistant crops, drought-resistant crops, biofuel, agriculture on acid soils, and lastly is fermentation. So that's the examples that will help improve the agriculture. Additional information, biotechnology provides farmers with tools that can make production cheaper and more manageable. Next is food production. So biotechnology has a huge contribution also in production of food. Biotechnology improves food quality and safety. It has contributed to the development of food products with improved quality and safety. It enables the enhancement of nutritional content, taste, and shelf life of food. Biotechnology also helps in the detection and prevention of foodborne illnesses.
So the genetic modification. The field of genetic modifications revolves around the concept of artificially altering the DNA within an organism cells in a way that does not occur naturally through mating or nature. A bit of DNA may be added, removed, or altered depending on the desired output. So the genetic modification is often broadly categorized into three types. First is the insertions, the second is deletions, the third is the gene replacement. Each of these methods carries specific benefits and challenges. So, ano siya, ang insertions kay it is adding one or more new genes to organisms' DNA. And deletions pod kay removing one or more genes from one organism's DNA. The third is the gene replacement, replacing an existing gene with a modified gene. So, ang kaning genetic modification kay ano siya was discovered by Herbert Boyer and Stanley Cohen in 1973 by inserting bacteria into another.
Good morning everyone, I am Jim Ninjoy Imarial and I am assigned to discuss about the hazardous effects of biotechnology in our environment. So first we have the plastic pollution. So plastic pollution can create problems in the wildlife animals, their habitats, and the human population. So plastic can be mistaken by the animals for food, and also for the human populations, plastic can cause flooding, and flooding can destroy their houses as humans. The second one is the land pollution. So biotechnology has different chemicals that can contaminate the soil. The third one is the environmental toxicology. So biotechnology can have the toxic chemicals that can cause hazards in our environment. The fourth one is the insecticide. So insecticides has a toxic substance that control the pests or the bad insects in the plants. So and overall, the insecticide can hazardous in the environment, especially in the plants. The fifth one is the air pollution. So biotechnology can release different gases in the atmosphere that can cause hazard to the environment. Not also for the environment, but also for the human as well. The sixth one is the noise pollution. So because of the creations of the biotechnology, the unwanted and excessive sounds that can have effect to the health of humans and the wildlife. So the last one is the occupational disease. So occupational disease, disease that we can get from the chemicals present in the environment because of the inventions of the biotechnology.
So that would be all for our report. Thank you for watching. God bless.